The Fiscal Responsibility Report reviews government's fiscal and debt performance in 2018 based on the data provided by the MPU, the Macroeconomic Policy Unit. It assesses the variances between the actual and targeted performance of government, as well as government's overall implementation of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Among the positives, the report says the 6-year economic expansion came along with unemployment falling from a high of 32.2% at the end of 2013 to an estimated 20.9% in June 2018. The report says this was supported by a construction boom and government-led employment programs. The report did not detail what are these employment programs or the sectors in which they were provided. The Fiscal Responsibility Committee, however, expressed concern with a number of issues. It says there was a lack of information and data on movements in poverty and wealth distribution amid efforts by authorities to preserve social spending to enhance inclusion. Meanwhile, the report says total expenditure rose year on year, resulting from an increase in capital expenditure, which focused largely on special projects in rural communities, road development, Parliament Building Phase 1, disaster risk reduction, and housing. In relation to the public sector debt to GDP ratio, the report says given that the ratio was above 60% in 2017, corrective measures ought to have been taken to bring the ratio down to 55% within 3 years by 2020, with a third of the adjustment taking place in the first year 2018. The current debt to GDP ratio, according to the report, is 72.8%. The committee added that it treats the Petro-Carib debt, which amounted to $372.1 million in 2018, as part of the public debt. It added that it is perplexing that an interim public sector debt to GDP target was not set for 2018, having regard to the crucial importance of debt management in enhancing the viability of the public finances. The FROC in the report also called attention to the arrangements for land reclamation and development on Melva Street, St. George's, in which the Grenada Ports Authority and the National Insurance Scheme are involved, the Tyrrell Bay Land Reclamation and Development in Carriacou, in which the Grenada Ports Authority is involved, and arrangements for the provision of postal and related services, in which the Grenada Postal Corporation is involved. The committee has promised a September media brief where it will contextualize the report. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.